I love Ethereum, I love Cardano, I love Polkadot, I love Solana, I love so many altcoins. But if you want to make money in this crypto market, you need to pay attention to the Bitcoin because it drives the market, at least as of now. And so that's why I make this content called Crypto Weekly, where I provide you with some news around the cryptocurrency space, and I also provide you with some technical analysis around the Bitcoin. Because once you know what the Bitcoin is going to do, then you have an idea of what your altcoins are going to do. So if you think that's interesting, there are 3 things you're going to do for me. Subscribe to the channel, press the notification bell, and then let's dive in. Alright guys, welcome to another session of Daily Crypto with Paule, and I'm super excited that you are here with me, okay? So I'm actually bringing you this content late because I've been watching and waiting for us to see what's going to happen with regulation, okay? But again, there's no news on the regulation, so I just have to bring you what we have. So we'll look briefly at the news because every news is virtually on the regulation. Then we'll look at the chart and we'll see what Bitcoin and Ethereum are doing. Without wasting much time, let's dive in, guys. Alright guys, so everything, the major thing is just around the regulation. A lot of news just around the regulation. So but one of the different one is that the binance.us CEO Brian Brook quits. So he says he has a different strategic plan on how to handle things, and Binance seemingly is appearing to have a different plan on how they want to handle things. So because of that, he quits being the CEO of binance.us. Okay, of course this is going to be a big whoop on Binance also, but again, let's see how it happens. I don't want to waste too much time on it. Brian Brook is a very smart guy. He's a very smart guy, and being in the US with all the regulation thing, Brian Brook knows how to play. So quitting, of course, can really affect Binance US. Extremely well. It can really affect them. But again, Binance is also smart, and they really know how to play around it and bring in someone perhaps that can do the job even more than we expect. Okay, so of course you can see again, crypto community in shock over Brian Brook's resignation from Binance.us. That's one of the first news we have on Cointelegraph. And the others are just, very crazy. The other one that I think is another very interesting is that DEXs could see demand boost as regulators target centralized exchanges. Of course, there are things called centralized exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, and all those other centralized exchanges. Okay, then there are things called DEXs like SushiSwap, PancakeSwap, Uniswap. So most of these DEXs, because they are decentralized, there's no there's no face so you can tie it to. You can say this person invented it, but the person has already deployed it on the blockchain, so the protocol is just running smoothly on the blockchain. So because of all of this, the DEXs government cannot really go and start time controlling DEXs because they are running on the blockchain. Okay, so but most things like centralized things like Binance and the rest, the government can go after them and try to eat them hard. And really, the crypto community is facing so much in this period, so much, and it's really so sad that Brian really had to step down. It's a very big blow. Then from Bitcoin.com news, of course, Axie, of course, that crazy game now. Axie is the first NFT project to hit 1 billion all-time trade volume. Axie is crazy. The coin has done amazingly well. Over 10x, almost over 20x. So it's very crazy. And of course, a lot of guys are playing this game now and doing a lot of things with it. Okay, then of course, Elon Musk talked about the regulation that we should not be in a rush, and they should sit down and really think things properly. And a lot of people are just saying things. People have been calling their senators. We just really want to be optimistic that something good will turn out, because otherwise then it's really going to be trouble. It's really going to be trouble. And I really do know that in the long run people can exist outside the blockchain, but it's just going to be tough, and the people that are going to try to help us hold ground, they have to be strong also. They have to be strong-willed to be able to say no, we are going against this, even if the government doesn't come to favor us in the long run. Okay, so but again, we just have to keep being optimistic. But the worst can come. The worst can come. This is just what we need to be aware of. The worst can come. The government doesn't really seem to be interested in us. After all, they're coming up policies, they are cooking up reasons. But if they really have reasons
to want to do, if they really have, if those reasons they are saying are justified, then they would listen to what we are saying also, because we are trying to reach a middle point. But now they're just coming out with so many crazy reasons that doesn't even make sense, and just being selfish on their own part, claiming they need some money to do some road, do some railways. Why are you doing all these things for? It's not going to be for the masses eventually, and the masses are saying, look, this is what we want, and you are just going against them. So it can be really painful, and a lot of people have been doing things, but I really know in the long run, if the big shot guys, the lovers of the Bitcoin, the Bitcoin pioneers, okay, if they, I won't really say pioneers, like the people that are championing Bitcoin, if they hold their ground strong, then every one of us can hold our ground strong. But if the guys at the top just begin to go out and sell off and fall into the regulation, then we have no choice, because we are retail investors and we can easily get wrecked. There's nothing we can hardly do to move the market, even by a single candle. Alright, guys, so let's go to crypto.com news and see what they are saying, because they're talking about stable coins. Of course, they said stable coins reign among top coins, and why and what it means. Okay, of course, stable coins are just coins that don't crash, like Binance USD, USDC, and USDT. They don't grow in value, they don't crash, they're just almost like a dollar. And of course, the government have been going after stable coins, because they know people find solace in stable coins. Once Bitcoin is crashing, move your money to a stable coin. So because the government knows this, they've been going after stable coins a lot. Anyway, just if they want to give us a checkmate. But they can't checkmate us, because there is always the thousands way out. And that's why we also here in Nigeria, we really need to work hard and get our head in the game and be able to do things, so that if US is even going through a lot of challenges, it won't really affect us. A lot of countries have gone through things, but China has done things, many people have done things, and we are not really so scared. But now just US, the world seems to want to tumble. So anyway, that's basically it. And I think basically that is it for the major cryptocurrency news. So let's go to the Bitcoin chart. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing. Let's see what Ethereum is doing. Thank you, guys. Alright, guys, so yeah, welcome to the Bitcoin chart, and you can see beautifully well we played out. The work of thing played out beautifully well, and of course we can see we are at the 43,000 something region, which is very nice. And I'm really very skeptical, though. Of course, I've always been skeptical between the 45k to 50k region. I've always been saying I'll be very skeptical at that point. And now with the crypto regulation thing, I'm not really super excited. Usually seeing this move go up, I'm always very excited. But now I'm just there. Just still not really super excited. Just really thinking of how one really wisely take our profit, because this is the Bitcoin market. This guy can just continue going upward, really. But with the crypto regulation thing, and we don't know the outcome, so the outcome of the regulation is really going to be very determinant in this. Very determinant, I'm telling you. This guy can wipe us down back to like 12k, even if we are not careful, to 20k, 17k, 12k. I'm talking of the Bitcoin itself. Again, if the regulation is favorable, this guy can just continue upward. So we really have to put our hands on desk and keep our eyes open to really see what the market is trying to do. So, but I'm not really super excited. A lot of people are getting excited. A lot of people are shouting, "Man, Bitcoin is going to 100,000." I'm not really super excited. From 45k to 50k region, I'll be very skeptical, and I also pay attention to the regulation. And once I get any news, of course, I'll immediately bring it out to you, even if it's going to be a short video before I do a longer one. So for now, Bitcoin is playing out super well. So if you have some Bitcoin already, very good. Should you start selling? I would say no. We just really wait. Let's enter the 45k to 50k region. Let's see. And I really pray we get into that region. But again, another major determinant is the regulation. Once the regulation comes out, then we really see what's going to happen to the price of the Bitcoin. Alright, so let's go to Ethereum. Let's see what Ethereum is doing. Alright, guys, so welcome to the Ethereum chart, and of course, again, beautifully played out. You can see what Ethereum has done. Very beautiful, very wonderful and amazing. But of course, we can clearly see around 2,500 there's an order block. That red candle you can see here, this one is an order block, kind of, okay. And definitely the market is going to come back to that order block. So we really have to be very careful here now, because we don't really know how long the market can go up. Once the regulation comes again, everybody's going to go down if it's a bad one. So you just have to really be careful and not get too excited. But so far so good. The whole of thing is playing out. I've always said it, when we get to 3,200, 3,300 and something, we begin to get skeptical for Ethereum also. So but at 3,000, very very nice, very very nice point, and I'm super excited that the whole thing's really played out. So I mean, you can really see it. You can really see it. It's not as if we've been deceiving you or anything. I mean, and it's not as if we are really too smart. It's just from experience, from little knowledge, we're able to really look at what the market can possibly do. Okay, so it's super amazing, and you can see this is how to really try your best to avoid to get wrecked, and do your best to stay connected to the channel. But the other big deal is the regulation that is coming, which can really cause us to be wiped down. I've been waiting for it, and still today we've had no news yet of the final thing. So we're just really fooling out, and we are really watching. And I think basically that's it. So guys, that's it for today. The other coins we've been calling have been doing well. I mean, Burger is doing well, Big is doing well. Most of these coins are really doing well now, and super amazing. Okay, super amazing. ICP has done, I mean, crazily well, crazily well. ICP has exploded. I mean, by some good percentage, and not all the other coins are going to do well. But again, a big deal depends on what the regulation outcome will be. Okay guys, so I don't want to bore you with so much things. We've tried a lot for today. I mean, thank you so much. Thank you so much for always being there to support me and my content. Thank you so much. See you. Alright guys, so thank you so much. I mean, thank you so much. And that's it on Daily Crypto with Paul for today. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. Okay, and see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. And as always, don't get wrecked. Bye bye.